Picture this. You wake up today, August 7th, 2025, and the most anticipated AI model in history has just dropped without warning. GPT-5 is here, and it's already causing chaos across the internet. But here's the thing. Whilst everyone's rushing to test it, most creators are missing the real story. This isn't just another AI upgrade. It's a complete game changer for how we create content, and frankly, some of what I discovered about GPT-5's capabilities genuinely shocked me. So if you're wondering whether this launch will affect your content strategy, your workflow, or even your career, stick around. Because what I'm about to show you might completely change how you think about AI in 2025. Right, let's get straight to it. Today marks a massive shift in the AI landscape. And if you're a content creator, entrepreneur, or anyone working in the digital space, this affects you directly. GPT-5 isn't just GPT-4 with a few tweaks. OpenAI has completely reimagined how AI works, introducing what they call a unified architecture that automatically decides when to give you a quick response versus when to think deeply about your request. No more confusing model pickers, no more guessing which version to use. And here's why this matters to you specifically. AI content on platforms like TikTok and YouTube is absolutely exploding right now. We're talking about the hashtag ChatGPT hashtag alone, generating 22 billion views. That's not a typo. Billion with a B, the biggest breakthrough? GPT-5 processes up to 1 million tokens in a single conversation. To put that in perspective, that's roughly 750,000 words, enough to analyze an entire novel or your complete video script library in one go. But here's where it gets interesting. OpenAI's CEO Sam Altman said testing this model left him feeling useless relative to the AI, and even compared the development process to the Manhattan Project. That's quite a statement from someone who's seen every major AI breakthrough of the past decade. The model comes in 4 variants: the full GPT-5, GPT-5 Mini for quick tasks, GPT-5 Nano for lightning-fast responses, and GPT-5 Chat for business use. What's clever is how it automatically routes between these based on what you're asking, no more thinking about which model to choose. Now, let's talk pricing, because this is where OpenAI has made some bold choices. Free users get access to GPT-5. Yes, you heard that right. Free access to reasoning capabilities for the first time ever. But there's a catch. If you want the full experience, you're looking at $200 per month for ChatGPT Pro. That's a 10x jump from the Plus tier, and it's caused quite a stir in the AI community. Some are calling it outrageous. Others say it's worth every penny for what Altman describes as PhD-level performance. But here's the twist. This pricing strategy might actually be genius for content creators. Whilst premium users get unlimited access, free users still get enough capability to create engaging content, which means your audience can actually follow along with your tutorials and demonstrations. Let's be honest about what GPT-5 actually delivers, because there's a lot of hype to cut through. The good news, 45% fewer factual errors compared to GPT-4, and an 80% reduction in those annoying hallucinations where AI just makes things up. For coding, it shows a 21.4% improvement, though it still trails behind Claude 4's impressive performance. Human evaluators preferred GPT-5's web applications 80% of the time compared to GPT-4's output. That's significant if you're creating tutorials or building digital products. But here's what's interesting, and this might surprise you. The reception has been more moderate enthusiasm than revolutionary excitement. Many developers are describing this as evolution rather than revolution. It's definitely better, but it's not the mind-blowing leap many expected after 18 months of development delays. Now here's where things get exciting for creators. AI content is absolutely dominating social media right now, and GPT-5's launch couldn't have come at a better time. The #artificial intelligence hashtag has generated over 10 billion views on TikTok. Creators focusing on AI topics are seeing unprecedented growth. Some have gained millions of followers just by explaining AI tools in simple terms. The most successful format right now? AI versus human challenges. These split-screen comparisons are achieving 6.4% engagement rates, nearly double TikTok's platform average. Videos testing GPT-5 against its predecessors are trending heavily, especially when creators show real-world applications rather than boring benchmarks. Here's a pro tip. Videos between 15 to 25 seconds are hitting maximum completion rates, with 80% of engagement happening in the first 10 seconds. Your hook needs to be instant. The competitive landscape has never been more intense. You've got Claude dominating coding tasks, Google's Gemini offering massive context windows, and Chinese models like DeepSeek disrupting everything with ultra-low pricing at just 0.5 per million tokens. This fragmentation actually creates opportunities. Instead of just covering the best AI tool, you can create content comparing specific use cases. GPT-5 for writing, Claude for coding, DeepSeek for bulk tasks. That's valuable, practical content. But there's a darker side we need to address. GPT-5 isn't without its problems. Security researchers are finding prompt injection success rates of nearly 57%, particularly through image uploads. There are concerns about job displacement, with Altman himself admitting some areas in the job market will be just totally gone. Educational institutions are grappling with academic integrity questions, and even former OpenAI scientists suggest we might be hitting fundamental scaling limits, that simply making models bigger won't solve everything. As creators, we need to be honest about these limitations whilst showcasing the genuine benefits. Your audience trusts you to give them the real story, not just hype. Here's what's particularly fascinating. This might be one of the last major releases to follow the traditional bigger model approach. Industry experts suggest that pre-training as we know it will fundamentally change, meaning future improvements might come from completely different approaches. Meta's Zuckerberg expects 50% of their code to be AI written by 2026. Whether that excites or terrifies you probably depends on your industry, but it's the reality we're heading towards. So here's the bottom line. GPT-5 represents genuine progress, but it's evolutionary rather than revolutionary. For content creators, this launch is absolutely massive, not just because of the tool itself, but because of the incredible hunger for AI content right now. The creators who'll succeed are those who approach this honestly. Show the real capabilities, acknowledge the limitations, and help your audience navigate this complex landscape. What's your take on GPT-5's launch? Are you more excited or concerned about where AI is heading? I'd genuinely love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this breakdown helpful, consider subscribing, because AI is moving so fast right now, and I'll be here to help you make sense of it all as it unfolds. The AI revolution isn't coming, it's already here. The question is, are you ready to make the most of it?